Hi guys, Kevin Christopher Jones here from the National African American Gun Association of Ohio, as well as the president here in Cleveland. Want to give you guys a couple updates of what was going on. We did a meeting for the Cleveland chapter on January 11th. And it was a pretty good meeting. We had some members that showed up. Of course, we had some members that didn't show up. Hopefully, we'll see a lot more membership involvement coming the 15th. And so, anyway, we did get some things figured out. Of course, the next meeting is February 15th. That's going to be at 6:30. Just so it gives people enough time to get off of work. And that's going to be at Fellowship Church of God located in Bedford Heights. That's next to Solon, in case people are trying to get an idea on the map of where it's at. The address is 24821 Columbus Road, Bedford Heights, Ohio, 44146. So if you need to get more information, that event should be posted on the Ohio Facebook site, and you should be able to get information there. Also, as well, we did set up some shooting dates for later on in the spring, or, well, I don't know what you call it, late winter or whatever, because March is generally not always as warm as we like, but sometimes it's warm. I mean, heck, today it was like 40-something degrees, so climate change, who knew? Anyway, so Sunday, March 18th, and Sunday, April 22nd, both at 9 o'clock in the morning. We're going to be shooting at the Grand River Target Range. That's located in West Farmington. You might also be able to find it under Bristolville. If you need further information, go ahead and contact me directly on Facebook, and I'll get you the address, or hopefully I should get that event posted fairly soon after this. So, and that'll have the address there and the event, and so that way you can Google it and get to the event. So again, that's going to be Sunday, March 18th. And Sunday, April 22nd. So right now we've got 2 Sundays, one Sunday in each month. Yes, I know we're taking you out of church or what have you, but it is only one Sunday, and everybody knows, who knows me, knows I love to go to church, but I am going to give up one Sunday to go out and shoot. But don't worry, I'm going to pray before I get out there, and we'll pray that I don't get shot by one of you folks out there. Anyway, so also on the list, we did decide that we're going to do the annual shoot again. Everybody seemed to love that event. That will be in August again this year as well. We're going to do that back out in the property out at Windsor. Hopefully we'll still be able to use the property we used. If not, the property right next to it is still available. So we got some plans going on. Some of the members would like to bring out a little bit more steel. They got used to that sound of that ding when they shoot. So we're going to be investing a little bit more in some steel targets. The kids are, of course, welcome. It is a full family event, and we had a really good time. Kids that got a chance to shoot for the very first time, they had an excellent time. They got a chance to shoot 22s and blow up some balloons and do some other things that they just haven't got a chance to do. And hopefully we'll add a few more things available for them and for you guys. So, but we do have an excellent time out there. The neighbors that I have out there have been really, really a blessing in allowing us to use that property out there and being just really helpful and just taking part in the organization and just giving them much of their time. So I really do thank them, the Donaldsons. So they did an excellent job this past year. For some of you that have been asking about training, we are planning on training this year. And that's specifically the NAAGA training standard, which is the basic standard for every member really should be able to shoot at this standard. And we're going to get O out here to do some training with us sometime this summer. I'm still not sure exactly where their schedule is just yet. Also, as well, for the instructors, for you folks that want to look at being an instructor for this particular training, that training is coming to this area as well. I've been adamant about that because, as you know, I'm a trainer, been training for 15 years, and I just really want to eventually put that NAAGA training on those certificates that I give out to folks for when they do their concealed carry training. So, yeah, it's great. I'm probably not going to give up my NRA instructor certification, but I'll be really proud to put in National African American Gun Association on those certificates. That's their training standard. So, looking forward to that really, really, really a lot. Earlier today, on the 27th of January, we did have Tawana Watson, who is, of course, a friend and member of the NAAGA here in Ohio. She is the leader of the She Packs Heat Gun Club, which is a all-women's shooting organization here in the city of Cleveland. Their club is an affiliate member of the NAAGA. And she had an informational session so that ladies can find out more about She Packs Heat Gun Club. And they have some really good information that's available when it comes to the club and everything. And she's also going to be working with us on getting all of our ladies involved in shooting and having a good women's organization available. And so, we're going to be working together a lot with her and her organization as well. So, Tawana, excellent. So, we'll be doing that as well. Also, John, thanks for the idea about the extra steel targets. If we can get that going, that's going to be fantastic. I think that's about it right now. Yeah, I think that's about it for the information that's going on right now, the dates and everything. So remember those dates right now. February 15th is the meeting for National African American Gun Association, Cleveland, Akron area. And here's the thing. I am always available for folks to come in, and I hope not. And we'd love to have folks from all over the state join us if you happen to be visiting Cleveland or want to come down for any meeting to meet with us. Please come on in. We really enjoy that every time we get some visiting members. Again, February 15th, 6:30 p.m., Fellowship Church of God, 24821 Columbus Road, Bedford Heights, Ohio. Again, the March 18th, Sunday, 9 a.m. is our first shoot of the year. Sunday, April 22nd will be the second open shoot of the year. We'll get out there. Every time we do these shoots, we've always got folks that are new to shooting. That's fine. Don't believe that you have to be a fantastic shooter or even shot before at all to come out and shoot with us. It is a great time for everybody just to come out and enjoy each other and talk to folks and learn about firearms. But it's also a great time to get a chance to shoot for the very first time. There are instructors always on, including myself, of course. And so it's a very safe environment for you to be able to shoot in. And so feel free to come out and do that. And so any more updates? Yeah, well, I guess only one more update. Just talking about things that's been going on or where we've been mentioned. The very last time that we've been mentioned was earlier this week. On the Sam Sylk Show, they were talking about apparently, I don't know the celebrity that had taken her child, who I guess was 9 years old, to the range. She's African American, and apparently that sparked a kind of a debate about age of young people being able to go to the range. I did get a chance to call in. They were really great in asking me to talk about that issue. And again, I always say, no matter what it is always the parents' responsibility, and it is always their last say-so when a child is old enough to go to the range the first time. I always preach that every child should learn gun safety at the minimum. I didn't say they have to learn how to shoot. I said they had to learn gun safety, because we're not always sure when that child is going to run into a gun and not going to have us there to tell them anything. So why send your child out unprepared for that possibility? You're not going to send them out without knowing their home phone number, without knowing their name, without knowing your name. Those things you give them so that if they run into an instance when they need this information, they can fall back on that information and do the right thing without you being there. So again, if they're too young, age 3 is fine to start teaching a child the Eddie Eagle program, which is basically see a gun, don't touch, run away, get an adult. And that's an excellent time to really talk about that type of thing. And it's not a one-time thing. It is up to you to train your child to run through that sequence with them over and over again, so that they pick that up and so that they feel confident and that they know what to do if they run into a firearm. And again, kids will, once they know something or believe they know something, they know it, and you cannot change their mind, and they will tell their friends. And there's nothing wrong with that. They should be telling their friends what to do when they run into a firearm situation. So if they run into a firearm with another friend, they're going to be the first ones to say, nope, can't touch that. We got to go get an adult. And generally, hopefully that situation will resolve itself. We always have to remember, children are exactly that, children. So that means that they're still growing up. They still need to be supervised. The only safe time that a child should have a firearm is with adult supervision and with responsible adult supervision. So again, there's never an exact age. My youngest student was 6 years old. A friend of mine from work wanted his daughter to learn how to shoot, and she was excellent, very mature, knew the safety principles, and did very, very well. And I'm talking about questioning her what the safety rules were, even an hour or 2 hours after we've been on the range. So they can pick up that information. All depends on what that child's maturity level is, and that's for you as a parent to decide. But don't let your child go out of the house without understanding what to do if they run into a firearm. Okay, guys? Thanks. This is Kevin Christopher Jones for the National African American Gun Association here in the state of Ohio, and we'll talk to you guys later.